your life!
Let me go!
Let's open
Dirty
up this one.
thief! I'll have your hand for that! Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Jumpy jump.
Consumed the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its
Just a few coins, please.
Seems a tragedy.
A few
But I
coins.
say,
All I ask
use
is
another.
for a few
Leave,
coins.
peasant, before I make you.
Oh, God! You're fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. Lesson Hafir! Fires of war consume the land. Thousands of lives are lost in its
Right, got that.
tragedy. But I say, this is another. To die in service to God. Fighting for what we believe in. There is
Yeah,
no
climb.
greater glory than this.
Climb, climb, climb, climb, climb.
I stand before you to deliver a
Climb,
warning.
climb, climb,
When
climb,
Richard
climb.
takes Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours.
Let's hope he's gonna open something for us. It. Farmer. Bonk.
Please, sir, have any money? Please, can't you spare something?
Why did you-
I'm poor and
on top
sick
of the
and
building?
hungry. Please, can't you spare something?
Can't
I'm
spare
poor and
anything.
sick and hungry.
That looked painful.
My family is sick and dying.
Stop acting like a child. You must not trespass here.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Bad news, brother.
Coins.
I killed a Templar
All I
this
ask
morning.
is for a few
Well,
coins.
I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Nemair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look in your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Nemair and get that letter.
To my ear.
Just a few coins, please. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and
Come on,
sick and
dude.
hungry.
I have 1 minute and a half.
Have any money?
لص حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك. أنت حسانة.
Looks like I selected one.
You're hurting me.
Swear.
I beg of you,
لص
Run, run, run, run, run.
سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك. Before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him.
Surprised they didn't sell me the guard.
Oh!
15 seconds.
Kill him!
So close.
You do well to hide.
So close.
This is hopeless. I'll never find it.
goes off sometimes a bit.
Thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy.
Away with you.
Just a few coins, please.
Leave, peasant.
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please. My family is sitting down. Could you spare a few coins? Let me go!
Less! And the Hothara!
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
His hırsız. Gebereceksin. Hırsızlar arasına mutfak. Away with you. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Stop it, quick! You're hurting me!
Out here, here. Take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
Won't anyone help me?
Thank you very much. Now,
No, you must not trespass here.
come on, come on, come on.
You're a dead man. You'll never get away. You can't escape.
We must end this fight before it has a chance to begin. The city is ours. Has already been ours. He's over here.
Alright. Again. Dodged the bullet quite quickly
How could I have lost him?
for this one.
Some of my wares.
Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory.
Yeah.
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade.
You have no business
For
here.
what? Ignorance, violence, madness. We must resist.
I'm fine.
We must fight them in any way we
You are
can.
not supposed to be here. Leave.
I'm fine. Alright, another location open. Hopefully it's going to tell me where my target will be. So I can shank him. Oh, it did, okay. So there's interrogation informer. What's this one? Where's dropping? Let's go this one.
He has found the strength to stand Watching, waiting.
Fine.
The
All I
Templars
ask
always
is just a few
You look like you need something.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Our enemies in whatever way you
No,
Gördüğünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek.
just a few coins, please. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Geçen sefer şanslıydın. Ama bu sefer değil.
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
It looks like it's not enough, so we're gonna go here
Don't you spare a few coins?
Benden bir daha kaçamayacaksın.
Can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
let's go.
I beg of you. A few coins. All I ask you.
Kimsenin sizi kandıracağını. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Gel buraya. Beni gözün kapalı bile yeter. Çekil önümden yoksa ederim.
Get him! Get him! Anyone see him?
Gel buraya.
With their army. They need horrors in their wake.
I did quite well this time.
What are you on this?
What have I done?
Where is my assassin's mission? Around the corner.
You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered, but once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. Once he was a teacher, a false prophet of their lives.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Anything I can help you with, anything at all.
Altair, my friend, you have become quite the wanted man,
Oh boy.
as am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masyaf this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Only suffering in their wake.
Like what you see?
They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence?
Oh, I can get it.
Madness. We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. South comes the English king and his infidel army.
That's fine.
They leave horrors in their wake. Salah ad-Din rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory.
Did you see that? Has he lost his mind?
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
Your presence
Seems
annoys
a tragedy, but I say this is an honor. to die in service to God.
Could I interest you in some of my wares?
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. All I ask is for a few coins. I have nothing. Please, sir, have any money? I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Where are you?
Okay, I have a 2.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
It does not mean we must as well. This is our chance to begin anew. Let Jubayer lead you to revelation. Let him lead you to the light.
Geri dönecek.
Answer!
You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds.
Hey!
Locked away.
You no reason to stand here. Leave.
Where is my targets? Alright, that's so far so good.
Though our fathers dwelled in darkness and their fathers before them, it does not mean we must as well. This is our chance to begin anew. Let Jubayer lead you to revelation. Let him lead you to the light. Once he was a teacher, a false prophet of their lies. But then the way was made clear to Jubayer. He saw what must be done, understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I. And I will show you as well. You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still come over, but once burned, these texts can no longer do harm.
What? Who's done this? Tell me!
Once he was a teacher.
Be gone! Hey.
Where is the last one?
You need something?
Once he was a teacher, a false prophet of their lies. But then the way was made clear to Jubayer. He saw what must be done, understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I. And I will show you as well. You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your mind. Locked away, they might still be discovered.
Where are you?
You just ran right into it.
Was that absolute
And thousands of lives
I beg of you, just a few coins.
It's great to see you back so quickly and in one piece. I must return to my family, but before I leave, this is for you. I found a map showing where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Please be careful, and let the future reunite us. I'll give your blessings to my family.
Alrighty.
Could you spare a
Another
few
piece of
coins?
information gathered.
I beg of you.
defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence
Now
we are
let's
fighting
go
for.
back to our bureau.
The infidel king
Improvement.
would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
What have I done wrong?
Die, thief!
What else he's gonna say? Can I have enough information?
What news, Altair? I've learned much about my enemy. Share what you know then. Jubayer has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge. A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him. He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all. He must be stopped. That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa al-Qalasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life. I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Here it is. Now we have a location and we target the situation where it's gonna happen. To kill another name of our list before we can get into our main target. Main source of all of our troubles. So we can finally alone.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
What happened here?
You're a dead man.
One thing done.
What are you left?
I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Why do you do that?
What's the reason for this nonsense?
Pay for your
Kime
sins.
boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
You know it to run.
Okay. That was close again. I'll always stop talking when I'm under attack over the heart. Okay. Area for the corrupted, but what's happening? Okay, I think I need to. Somehow we'll oh, I guess this way.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies.
They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings? You'd do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Oh boy. Wrong way.
Go away.
Citizen! Bring forth your right.
Shut up.
Hey! Çık ortaya!
You're in my way! Faster, faster! He's firing himself! Get him! Someone needs to...
God damn it.
The short blade is best for quickly fending off.
Whatever this thing. Your life ends now.
Stop running! You cannot escape! You won't get away from me! Stop running! You cannot escape! There's no way out! He's finished! Ah! He won't get away! Out of my way!
Elimizden kurtulduk.
Chase him down!
Çekil önümden yoksa ederim.
You will not get me! I will catch you! What are you doing? Move!
Yenemeyeceksin.
Give up! What are you doing? He won't get away! Yes! I will catch you!
Çekil önümden yoksa ederim.
He's firing himself! Get him! Yes! Someone do it! He's trying to kill me! Stop running! You cannot escape! Look everywhere!
Çekil önümden yoksa ederim.
Okay. Now let's try and get rid of the hunting people. Let's try and get some knives. Allied approacher. Nice.
Good people of Damas, you are doing the right thing.
Don't have a knife, man.
Good people of Damas, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned path.
Alright, let's see if I can try and do.
Good people of Damas, you are doing the right thing.
You have no business here. Leave. Who's done this? Tell me.
Man, you're gonna move.
Good people of Damas, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by a singular wisdom. Why? Why have you done
that was
this?
the main target.
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. Illness, for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Burada! Bu tarafta! İşte kaçıyor! Durdurun!
You've something to say.
Oh, hey. What happened with her neck? Oh my lord. Madam, what's with your neck? The doctor. Another name of the list.
Altair, tell me you've met with success. Yes. Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well. Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed. You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. It wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them. Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day. As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future. Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind. The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad. And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day. Safety and peace, Rafiq. Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Oh, right. I'm sure now it puts out the effect. Yes, yes.
Not a lot of time, Vic.
Understand there's a net home launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
We're gonna steal another pen. How about you? No. There are more pen.
think there's a problem with the Animus.
Nope, it's working fine.
I'm pretty sure it just ejected me
I'm
when
pretty sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's going on?
We have to stop them, Desmond. When they access that last memory of yours, they're just getting started. They want to change everything. The way we live, the way we think, the way we are. You've gotten the lecture from Vidic about what's wrong with the world, how we need order and discipline, so they're going to give it to us. Only we don't have a say in the matter.
How?
The Templar treasure. They think it...
Miss Stillman?
I'm here.
I need you to upload Desmond's files to the database.
Got it.
Take the pen. Take the pen.
So what? You're using me to find this Templar treasure? What do they call it? The Piece of Eden?
Yes.
Well, it's looking like it's at Messiah, so I don't know why they're wasting all this time with me. Why don't they just send their people to pick it up?
They can't. It's not that simple. The artifact from Messiah, they had it. It was destroyed in the accident.
Then what are they hoping for me? You know, for my ancestor to tell them?
They're hoping he'll show them where the other ones are.
You mean there's more than one of these things?
Oh, Desmond, you have no idea.
They're trying to change the history.
Is there a problem, Miss
No,
Stillman?
Warren. Everything's Denver on my end.
Then, where are the files?
I've got to move these files before he gets suspicious. We'll talk more later.
Wait, what's that mean, everything's Denver?
It means everything's fine.
Why Denver?
It's a reference to Denver International Airport. There's an underground facility there. It's where the accident happened. Aren't you tired?
Nope. Not really. And I would really like to steal your pen. It looks like I can't. Alright. It's time for rest, I guess. And that also is gonna be end of this episode. We have one last thing before us. I hope you're gonna see you for the next one. I hope I will
Time's
see
wasting,
you
Mr.
in the
Miles.
next one.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
Why do I have his pen? Why did I steal this pen? What did you do? Let me do? What? Oh.
Lay back. We'll take care of the rest. Whenever you're ready, just select the memory you'd like to visit.
Preparation is crucial to your success.
Read, my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The Peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams. Like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange, to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced, then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing, if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
It will be my pleasure. Oh, I got another sword. Another upgrade. And got extra throwing knives. Ooh, yes. Alright, Robert. Coming for ya.